Are there many more beautiful things on this earth than Italian yachts? And in particular, the 2020 Pershing 8X, which we've just taught our client how they could buy for $600,000 or 11.54% below the current asking price. Who am I? Clearly you know not an Italian model. Clearly you know not anyone associated with the beautiful boat that is a Pershing. But I am the nerd that's telling you all the numbers you need to know when you are buying one of these boats that most people are typically not going to reveal to you. So Pershing yachts, bold on the water, surface drives, rooster tails, the fastest boat in class, the most beautiful luxury speedboats that exist. The cons, well, they're gray, they get a little hot, the paint tends to be flaky, and you end up wanting to kill your diver and your captain because there's a little bit more maintenance and people tend to be a little bit forgetful or not as fragile and as diligent as they should be when you own these boats. So with that said, we're going to get into the numbers of how to buy any Pershing no matter where you are in the world. You're going to want to check out our website where we have these graphs where you could filter, you could hover, you could get a ton of intel that no one's typically trying to share with you. This information varies by region. It changes in real time. So be sure to reach out to us. We're trying to work as your buyer's representatives wherever you're buying a boat, so we make sure that you buy the right boat, you ask the right questions, and you have the right team, so it's a good process so you could change your boat every several years. Bigger, smaller, faster, one over here, one over there. That's what we're hoping to do, and that's why you're watching this video. So the numbers breakdown. This chart essentially indicates to us that the 2020 to 2023 available Pershing 8Xs are priced way too close together. With rather similar engine hours, as that's how they're sized, we were able to introduce a bit of data in the predecessor model in the 2017 Pershing 82 VHPs. They're trading at about half of what the 8Xs are selling for, and there's only one of those available, with several of these available on the US market right now. When we look at the next chart as to how time on market impacts the current for sale options versus how history has treated these boats to sell, for US sold Pershing 8Xs and the Pershing build in general, we're still going to expect some time to find a deal, as right now not many of the current boats have been available for too long a time. This chart right here is a good one. This shows us which Pershing 8Xs are available against their prior recorded sale prices. We only have one prior record of an 8X selling within the United States, and that was back in 2023 for $6.5 million, which means the current availability has fallen 18.85% over a 3-year period. With the 2023 and 2020 models priced so closely in their S, this looks like it should be a dogfight to be the next one sold, which ultimately is going to be beneficial to you as the buyer. You just need to make sure that you're buying the boat well enough and right so you don't wind up on the wrong side of history once it ultimately sells, because each time the boats sell, that sets the new ceiling for what a seller should be getting given the model year, given the condition, and so on and so forth. So the most important chart that we're going to look at, and what you need to know no matter what boat you're buying anywhere, is this chart shows us what the Pershings inside of a given model year have sold for versus what they're asking. The crosses indicate the Pershing 8X 82 VHPs that have sold, and the circles indicate those currently available. We like to see in this technical chart when the circles or currently active boats are listed below the prior sales or the crosses. This might be the first time we've ever put one of these charts together where the active listings are actually listed below the sale prices, but we don't have a ton of data, so I'd imagine with time that will change. The truth about yacht prices are they're very inefficient in how these boats are listed. The most successful people in the world, they might not be motivated to sell. I'll put it up, and if it sells, I'll be happy to meet someone's number. Oh, I want to give my broker the opportunity to get a few leads off of the boat. But in reality, each time, this guy sets the boat here, this guy sets the boat here, and that doesn't necessarily mean boats are going to transact. So if you are in the market for a Pershing, no matter where you are in the world, I need you to reach out to us, because we've been through these transactions. We've learned good, bad. We talked to the people who used to work for Pershing that might not have the right things to say about the boat that, truth be told, most salesmen aren't ever volunteering for you to hear. You know, going through the right thorough surveyors, asking the right questions, determining if maybe the jump to the 9X, the 97X might be a better move for you based off of value. Buying a yacht is an incredible thing. Pershing is such an amazing feeling if you're at this point in your life. I see too many people make mistakes, so we want to try and control that and leverage analytics and data to help people make better decisions. My name is Chris Mortimer from Yacht Zero, and again, whatever Pershing you're looking to buying, but in particular these 8Xs, please reach out to us. We would love to help you in your search. Until next time, happy yachting, my friends.